Sister wives Robyn's timing to conceive makes fans disgusted. Robyn Brown's timing to conceive one of her children with Kody Brown disgusts sister wives fans. She has done many things that turn them off, mainly over the last decade. Yet, why has this particular incident been such a big deal? Keep reading for more details as to what fans are saying. Robyn's timing to conceive bothers sister wives fans. There have been many odd things that Robyn Brown has done that left sister wives fans scratching their heads. She has a nanny when she seemingly does not work. The point of having sister wives is to work as a cohesive unit, helping raise the children as one. This is what made Kody Brown's children with Janelle Brown and Cristin Brown Woolley so close. While Janelle worked, Cristin was the happy little homemaker, and their kids are incredibly connected. That was not what Robyn opted to do, and she kept her niece as a nanny, which was frowned upon. She came into the Brown family with 3 children from her previous marriage. Yet, she was very eager to have kids with Kody, despite him having 13 with the OG 3. After she officially became wife number 4, they all fled from Utah to Las Vegas for fear of Kody being arrested. However, they could not settle in Vegas, and it took some time to get their homes and the precious cul-de-sac. Now, fans are pointing out the timing in which Robyn chose to conceive her first child, Solomon. A Reddit thread was started, where the OP noted how the Browns were not even stable in Vegas, still in a vacation rental when Robyn chose to pull the trigger. The OP said this: "It just doesn't sit right with me that Robyn conceived Saul when the entire family were in the vacation rental in Vegas. Like they really couldn't wait until things in the family calmed down and until they were at least moved into rental houses of their own." They also added that the family was so stressed, this was not the right time to add more pressure. Fellow sister wives fans agreed that this was disgusting of Kody and Robyn Brown to conceive when their family was in such tumult. They had frantically left all that they had known and now had to adapt to a new state and figure out all of the logistics. Yet, all Robyn cared about was having a baby. It's truly disgusting that they planned to have a baby during such a tumultuous time for the family. They kept having kids the whole time they couldn't afford. Well, she also had promises to her spirit children to keep. You don't fulfill those vows without shagging all the time. It was good that people acknowledged it was not just Robyn, and Kody was just as bad when his family was struggling. Someone else pointed out how bitter Robyn was when the teens were not thrilled to learn she was pregnant. After all they had been through, they just needed a breather, and then this bomb was dropped. Will Robyn ever learn? Robyn Brown had always been the most polarizing wife in the Brown family. Whether it was her tearful confessionals, her infamous "I just want what's best for everyone" proclamations, or her apparent hold on Kody Brown's heart, Robyn had a knack for stirring emotions, both within the family and among fans of sister wives. But nothing could have prepared the viewers for the latest development that sent shockwaves through the fandom: Robyn's timing to conceive. It began innocently enough, as these stories often do. During a family meeting captured for the cameras, Robyn brought up a topic that had been weighing on her mind. She spoke in her signature soft tone, glancing nervously at Kody for reassurance. "I've been thinking a lot about our future," she began, her voice quivering. "And I feel like maybe it's time for us to think about expanding our family." The room fell silent. Cristin, Janelle, and Mary exchanged glances, their expressions a mix of disbelief and restrained frustration. Even the usually unflappable Cristin, who had been thriving since her split from Kody, couldn't hide the twitch in her jaw. Janelle's lips thinned, her pragmatic nature warring with the obvious irritation bubbling beneath the surface. Mary, sitting slightly apart from the group, raised an eyebrow but said nothing. She'd long since learned that her opinions carried little weight in family discussions. Still, the tension in her posture spoke volumes. "Are you serious, Robyn?" Cristin finally broke the silence, her tone sharp but not unkind. "We're barely managing as it is." Robyn's eyes filled with tears, a tactic fans had come to recognize. "I know it's not an easy time, but I've prayed about this, and I feel like it's what's meant to be." Janelle folded her arms across her chest. "Robyn, we're still dealing with the fallout from everything. The family's not even on the same page. How does bringing another child into this help anything?" Kody, ever the master of deflection, attempted to smooth over the brewing storm. "Let's not get heated about this. Robyn and I have been discussing it privately, and we're just bringing it to the table." Cristin's eyes narrowed. "Of course you've been discussing it privately. That's how everything works these days, isn't it?" For viewers, the scene was a microcosm of the dynamics that had been unfolding for years. Robyn and Cody, united in their bubble of exclusivity, seemed to operate on a different plane than the rest of the family. But what truly set fans ablaze was the context surrounding Robyn's revelation. The timing couldn't have been worse. The Brown family was in shambles. Cristin had left the marriage, carving out a new life for herself and her children. Janelle, while still technically part of the family, had grown increasingly distant, focusing on her kids and her own happiness. Mary's relationship with Cody was all but non-existent, reduced to a business partnership and occasional awkward interactions. And then there was Cody himself, whose erratic behavior and shifting priorities had alienated almost everyone except Robyn. Adding to the chaos were the lingering effects of financial strain. The sprawling Coyote Pass property remained an unresolved issue, a symbol of broken promises and shattered dreams. The family's resources were stretched thin, and tensions ran high as everyone tried to navigate their new normal. In light of all this, Robyn's desire to conceive felt, to many fans, like the ultimate display of tone deafness. Social media erupted with criticism. "Is she for real?" one viewer tweeted. "The family is falling apart, and she thinks now is the time for another baby." Another wrote, "Robyn's timing is so selfish. She already has Cody all to herself, and now she wants to bring another kid into this mess. Unreal." The backlash wasn't limited to Twitter. Reddit threads dissecting the episode amassed hundreds of comments, with fans debating everything from Robyn's motivations to Cody's enabling behavior. Some speculated that Robyn's decision was a calculated move to solidify her position as Cody's favorite wife. Others argued that she genuinely believed another child would bring the family closer together, misguided as that hope might be. "She's either incredibly naive or incredibly manipulative," one Redditor observed. Maybe both. Even within the family, the fallout was palpable. Cristin's confessional revealed the depth of her frustration. "I'm done trying to make sense of Robyn and Cody's decisions. They're living in their own world, and the rest of us are just collateral damage." Janelle echoed similar sentiments. "It's hard to watch. I want to believe that everyone's coming from a place of good intentions, but I don't know. Sometimes it feels like Robyn and Cody are playing a different game altogether." As for Mary, her response was characteristically cryptic. "I've learned to stay out of things that don't concern me. But I will say this, timing is everything. And their timing, let's just say it's interesting." In the weeks that followed the episode's airing, the controversy only grew. Fans revisited old episodes, dissecting Robyn's past statements and actions for clues about her true intentions. Some pointed to her previous struggles with infertility as a possible reason for her urgency, while others remained steadfast in their belief that her timing was deliberate. Through it all, Robyn and Cody remained largely silent, their only public comments coming in the form of vague social media posts about following your heart and trusting God's plan. But for many fans, their silence spoke volumes. The saga of Robyn's timing to conceive became more than just another plot point in the long-running drama of sister wives. It encapsulated the broader issues that had plagued the Brown family for years: fractured relationships, unaddressed grievances, and the ever-present question of what it truly means to live a plural lifestyle. Whether Robyn and Cody's decision would ultimately bring the family closer together or drive them further apart remained to be seen. But one thing was certain: in the world of sister wives, there was never a dull moment.